Hi, Ernie with you with my 2 cents and a couple things. First of all, the whitewashing of Black history continues as NASA is ordered to scrub any mention of women in leadership from its website. And I can only think of one name that they would love to get rid of. The one person who's responsible for successful space travel. The one person who is responsible for getting us to the moon, for those who believe we landed there. And that would be Catherine Goebel, better known as Katherine Johnson, highly successful mathematician who, in a room full of white men, showed up and showed out with her intellect, her skill, natural ability. They couldn't touch her. She is responsible for successful space travel. You know, they want to wipe us out of the history books. They want to wipe our history out. We won't let it. My grandchildren will know who Katherine Johnson is. So that's one thing. Another thing. Well, the National Institute of Health had its funding cut. And Senator Katie Britt from Alabama, if you watched Joe Biden's last State of the Union speech last year, she was the person who gave the rebuttal. Well, now she's crying. The FAFO road has caught up to the state of Alabama because this cut, this NIH funding cut, affects Alabama big time because the University of Alabama, who gets all that funding, is greatly affected. Roll Tide. I guess Tide is about to be rolled because the University of Alabama is the state's top employer. The top employer. Yep. Roll Tide about to get rolled along with the state of Alabama. Now, she's hoping that Schittler would change his mind and at least pick certain states. Let me explain. Red states, they're the lowest in the totem pole when it comes to health. They're the lowest in the totem pole when it comes to income. They're the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to education. They're the lowest in the totem pole in a lot of things. Blue states support red states. Red states are welfare queens. Yes, they are. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. You can do the research. Red states are welfare queens. They depend on blue states. See, blue states put more into the government's coffers. Red states pull more from the government's coffers. Blue states support red states. Some of you may believe it, and some of you may not. It's facts. And so, they're going around cutting shit. They're going after handicap spaces now, and parking lots, and hospitals, and so forth. And they don't even want you to be handicapped. That's what they're going after. Schittler, he's just going berserk. But yesterday we found out who the real president was. As Elonia Muskrat did a press conference from the Oval Office, the only thing he wasn't doing was sitting behind that desk. Schittler was sitting there. But the Muskrat had his son there, his toddler son. And of course, toddler son digging up his nose and stuff like that. But while Elonia Muskrat was answering questions and Schittler was sitting there like he is being used. Because, let's face it, Elonia Muskrat is flexing on Schittler, and Schittler can't do shit about it. Well, his muskrat son didn't disappoint because he looked at Schindler on a hot mic and said, "You're not the president. You need to go away." He heard that before. He heard that before. It went even further. And he said, "I want you to shut your fucking mouth up." Wow. I think the kid is probably about 7 years old. Maybe. No, not even 7. 3 or 4. I don't even know why I went 7. Probably 3 or 4. I got to thank Tizzy Entertainment for that breakdown because I seen the video, but I didn't pick up anything on that hot mic, but it was picked up. Schindler looked, he looked disheveled. He looked defeated because Elonia Muskrat owns that motherfucker. He got him by the fucking balls. And you maggots, motherfuckers, y'all following a punk ass motherfucker. He ain't the only one that got him by the balls. We're about to find some others who got him by the balls. But Elonia Muskrat, he is fucking flexing. Now, what the fuck he was doing in the Oval Office is beyond me. What the fuck was he doing there? But he was there. That's what happened. While he was doing that press conference and talking about cutting all this shit that we, most Americans depend on, he got an $800 million contract from the federal government. You see, he wants to steal our money so he can keep getting those contracts. That's what's going on. Now, this is a shitstorm. And we're getting hit left and right. We're getting gut punched and so forth. But see, we are withstanding it. We're holding ourselves together. And we got to continue. Because all the shit that they're going after, all this chaos that they're creating, let's keep our eye on the ball. Let's make sure, even though our heads are on a swivel, we stay focused. We stay vigilant. And we spend our money with those who like us. Anyway, I'm Ernie. I just gave you my 2 cents. Until the next time I talk with you folks again, you all take care, hold your head up high, smile, spread joy and spread love, and love one another. And remember this, that a diamond was once a piece of coal that made good under pressure. With all this shit that's going around, we stay focused, we'll come out this motherfucker shining brighter than a diamond. I'm Ernie. Ciao for now.